In this video, we're going to be setting up our product categories. So we log in, expand our menu, go to Catalog, and then click on Categories. Now we add categories by clicking on the icon up here, Add New, and the first thing we do is give our category a name. I'm going with Complete Skateboards here. Next we give our category a description, and we want to make this description as search engine friendly as possible while leaving it generic enough to complete skateboards. So we'll always try and get the category name in the description a couple of times, but try and make sure that it doesn't look forced. And by that I mean we could do something like this: Complete Skateboards by Skate Nutter, variety of complete skateboards for all skater levels, top skateboarding brands available. Don't see what you're looking for, drop us an email. Now in here in the description you have an editor where you can make this, for instance, bold, italic, underline, etc. You can add pictures over here, videos here. You can even go and look at the source code by clicking here, and this just shows you the HTML that's here at the moment, paragraph tags, span tags. Now to come out here, just click back there again, and on the last line here you'll see I said don't see what you're looking for, drop us an email. Now we can add a hyperlink to this by just highlighting it, going up here to the link, click on link. Here it's showing us the text to display, which is currently email, and the URL to your email link, it should be mail to : and then your email address. You can leave this ticked here for it to open a new window and click insert link. Now we come off that, we can see that this is a hyperlink, so this should automatically start the user's email client when they click on the link. You could also put the full email address here as opposed to just the word email with the hyperlink, and hyperlink the actual address itself. That way your user can see your actual full email from here. It's not even necessary to have this line of text that I put in here, it's just something I've done just for demonstration purposes. Next we have the meta tag title, so I'll just scroll down the page, come in here, and again just to show you what that is, I'm going to do a search for Skate Nutter on Google, and basically the meta tag title is this title here. So as opposed to just having your web address, in the meta tag title you can put in a few keywords. For instance, I have skateboards, and a few of them in there, like that. Now the meta tag description here is our next one, and this basically is the description users to your site will see if they find your page in a search engine, again back to Google. And here on the second result we can see the meta tag description for the Dex page of skatenutter.com. So with this we're trying to get in the keyword a couple of times, and the keyword, our main keyword here, is complete skateboards. So we'll do a description here, have that in there a couple of places, along with any other relevant description for this category. Now it's not compulsory to put in a meta tag description. If we left this blank, the description would default to the description up here. Next we have to put in meta tag keywords. Again, these don't necessarily have to be words, they can be phrases. They could be quite similar to what we have here in our meta tag description, custom skateboards by Skate Nutter, etc. And of course any relevant keywords or phrases that would fit for your category page here. And with these keywords and phrases, separate them with a comma, like I've done here and here. And that's just basically showing the search engines that these are separate keywords. Now the meta tag keywords, nobody actually sees this, just search engines, so you can pretty much put in anything you want in there. So next we go to the data tab, and the first line here is the parent category. So there's no parent category, this is our first category that we're creating, so there's none available here for us to select as a parent category for this category if we needed to. So then down to filter. So on the filters we created earlier, we simply have to start typing in what filters we want to be available for this category. So the deck sizes, colors and manufacturer's filters are all relevant here, so I just got to type them all in here to make them all available. For instance, if I do the sizes, I just need to type a 7, so I just click on them to select them and they're automatically put in here. Now if I need to take them out of there again, if they're not going to be relevant to this category, I just take this little icon here and they're gone. So when we have all our filters in there, the next thing here is the store. Now we've only got one store set up, but if you had multi-stores set up, they'd be available here. So you can select where this category is going to be available by ticking the individual boxes for the different stores here. Next we have the SEO keyword. Now this has to be globally unique, and by that basically it cannot be the same as any other keyword on your site. Now the keyword for this is basically best left as the category name. This way you're very unlikely to have more than one category with the same name. Now with these I always put them in lowercase, and you have to put a hyphen, like a minus sign, in between the words here. Now this complete skateboards will actually be the page URL name as well. So in other words, OpenCart 2.training.com/complete skateboards will take me to this category page. Now next, scrolling down, and image is the next thing. So to change the image, we simply click on it, click on the little blue box here with the pencil icon for edit, and from here we can upload an image, add folders, refresh, go to parent folders, etc., or search or store for images that we may already have uploaded. So I'm going to upload an image here, clicking on the upload. I know it's in my desktop, and it's this image here. And just a tip on those images: if you're creating images, it's always a good idea to name the image the same as the category, etc. Again, for image search on Google, this is a big plus. So anyways, just click on the image and click open, and as we can see, it's spinning here, so it's uploading. Then I get the success message that the file has been uploaded. Click OK. So I just click the image and it gets placed here. Now to control the sizes of those images, you'll have to go to your system settings, edit your store, go to the image tab, and go down to the category image size here. Next thing to do is top. So if we tick this top box here, it basically means that this category is going to be displayed in our horizontal navigation bar. If not, it won't appear there. And columns then is one column. So this is basically for anything under the category, such as a subcategory. And to explain it better, I'll just go over to the demo store. And here we have one column under the components category. So all of those are there just shown in one column. Whereas on the MP3 players category over here, we have 4 columns. So basically that's the setting there: 1 column, 2 columns, 3, 4, etc. And now the sort order here is left to right on the horizontal navigation bar. So if we want this to be first on the left, select 1 or leave it at 0 and select 2 for our next one, etc., etc. 0 will always be the default left one. And then down the bottom here we have the status. We can drop down to select disabled or enabled, so we can turn off the category and on by just dropping that down. Now back up to the top and we go to the design tab, and basically the design tab is just to do with the layouts. Now here we see our store. If we had multiple stores available, we could have different layouts for different stores. So our default store here is OpenCart2Training.com, and there's no layout override at the moment, as we set layouts to a default at the beginning, and this is why we set them to a default, because for categories we're going to drop this down and we're going to select category as our layout. Now I have more on layouts later, but basically we can lay out our category pages different now than our product pages. So up to the top right hand side when that's done, and click save. We can also edit this category here at any time by clicking on the little pencil icon over here. Now next we're going to create another category, and we're going to make that a subcategory. So we'll tick the add new icon up here on the right hand side. We're going to call this beginner completes, and just to glance through it quickly, I'm going to put in the required information here. The meta tag title is required, the category name is required. Now on the data here on the parent tab, we should be able to click into this and select the parent. So the parent here is going to be the only one available, complete skateboards. So we select this here. Even though this is going to be a subcategory, we can assign filters to it and assign it to the various stores, etc. And the SEO keyword again, I'm not actually going to add an image to this. I'm going to leave it. I don't select top here because I don't want the category to appear in the top navigation bar. Depending on the length of your category name, there's room roughly for maybe 10 or 12 top categories. So leave the column at 1, leave the sort order and leave it enabled. Back up again, the design layout override. Again, we keep this to category as it is a category. Up to the right hand side and click save. Now we're going to go out to our storefront and see how that looks. Click up here, brings us out. Now as you can see, the horizontal navigation bar has appeared because there's a category assigned by ticking that top box. So we hold our mouse over the category and we can see that below the complete skateboard category there's a subcategory called beginner completes with 0 products in it at the moment. So I'll just click show all complete skateboards category, and this is what it looks like in our description, and we've bolded the first line in the description. We have the email hyperlink here, and underneath that then we have refined search shown here. Now this is nothing to do with our filters, this is basically any subcategories, so you can refine your search to just the subcategory when you eventually assign products to the categories and subcategories. And that basically is the categories and subcategories.